More than 5 million residents call Wisconsin their home. This Midwestern state is known for pristine waters, powerful motorcycles, and passionate football fans. Throughout the United States, Wisconsin is widely known for its high standard of living.
We have in our state an expectation to deliver more revenue to quality of life attributes, schools, roads, clean air, clean water, and that requires us to sustain a fairly high level of tax base. And so managing that in a way in which we don't overshoot, the way we provide an accurate level of taxation is a tricky situation, and I think it's somewhat unique. We've been able to do this throughout our history, and that's one thing that's made Wisconsin unique on its own and a place where a lot of people want to come to live and stay.
In recent years, the Revenue Department has been met with many challenges: large state budget deficits, a changing population, and a shifting industrial tax base, all compounded by an outdated and cumbersome IT data system.
We actually did hand-coding programs that took the information and brought it into a place that could be reported on. And when we didn't have a tool that helped us perform those tasks more efficiently, we really had a hard time refreshing the data in a timely manner, so people would wait and wait.
We had all this data, and we had it separated all over the department in different areas. We had some systems and software to help us use it in audit, but it was all over the place.
Basically, in the old world, our collectors had to look up each debtor on one of our silo systems, and they would go in and to find out if that taxpayer had any wages. And once they determined that that taxpayer had wages, they had to do another lookup to find out who the employer was. And then once they had all of that information, they go into the collection system and issue a wage attachment. All told, that took probably about 20 minutes of an agent's time just to get all of this information gathered and get the letter staged.
What we realized early on was that the need for a data warehouse was important. This is now, I think, a more of a national realization among tax managers, but we were one of the first ones to do that.
The department needed to better manage its audit processes and at the same time offer a more robust customer interface for Wisconsin taxpayers. Department leaders selected SAS for a solution to meet these needs.
By having a tool that was flexible, we're able to really leverage the intelligence side of the employees and work with the business users, straddle the line between being very technical but also understand the business requirements.
SAS also provided the department's business users with a solution that's easy to learn and easy to use.
And so we were able, with the data warehouse, to take all the electronic information that the Internal Revenue Service provides us, and now our managers can actually stratify and look at all of the reports that come in. They can combine them by taxpayers. We can deal with a taxpayer on multiple issues over multiple years in a single contact, where previously we would have just been hit or miss. We couldn't determine the value of any particular adjustment. We'd have to go through them one by one.
We actually provided just a wealth of reports that can be used on a daily basis to help audit, compliance, research, and policy perform their daily tasks. And we have users up to about 500 that actually use it on a daily basis.
One group of users is the department's Compliance Bureau. SAS has enabled the Bureau to issue wage attachments more efficiently, saving time and money.
When that data file was loaded to our data warehouse, we were able to systematically, operating with the data warehouse team developers and our collection system developers, link that employer with a tax debtor and connect that information. It took issuing a wage certification down to mere seconds for our agents, which has been just an amazing time saver. The auto wage certification project overall has saved us more than 5,000 agent hours. It's in the time to do that process, we've also been able to recoup over $5 million in collections that we probably wouldn't have been able to bring in had it not been for this project.
Across the department, users are seeing the benefits of implementing this data warehouse solution from SAS.
We're increasingly getting hits. Each quarter, we continue to grow. So we add new reports, we add new information, and over time, exponentially, you just see the value of that. It helps people do their jobs better.